Hi, everybody. Sorry. I thought I was further along in my setup than I was, so I apologize. My name is Darlene. I am with Featherweight Doctor here in North Idaho. I am in the middle of our store, which is, as you can see, under construction. I wanted to do a show this evening. We're getting back onto our regular viewing program of 3 shows a week. And so tonight is called Ask the Doctor. I am going to be talking about a quilting ruler foot, this guy right here specifically, and this special ruler, which is recently restocked on our site. So I'm going to say hi to a few friends, and then we're going to get going on the show. So if everybody would just give me a minute here, I'll pull up my feeds and say hi. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. We went fishing. I think I told everybody on Friday night, Sip and Sew, that we were fishing on Sunday. I did not catch any fish. Andy caught 6, but he threw them all back. Between us girls, I'm not sure he really likes cleaning the fish because he keeps catching them and then releasing them. And so I think the fun in it for him is just the sport of catching it with a dry fly. So I am improving my casting skills quite a bit. I actually was pretty proud of seeing a spot I wanted to hit in the river that looked kind of fishy and then getting my fly over to it, which was fantastic. But still no fish for me. And there was an incident with my rod. By the way, I've learned not to call it a pole. I got corrected. I have a fishing rod. I do not have a fishing pole. So, yeah, there was an incident. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let me just pull up my feeds here, and I'm going to say hi. So, we are on a part of the Kootenai River, which we have fished before, and it was really pretty. Like, it wasn't like silly hot or anything. And we were with some good friends, and it was Luna's first camping trip or floating trip. Oh, I want to show you guys a picture of her. Do you have a picture on your phone of Luna in her life jacket? Y'all, she looks so cute. I'll post it later. She was a little unsure of the boat, the raft, the whole 9 yards. I don't know what her deal is. She's a Labrador Retriever. Like, that's what it says on her paper. So she definitely should be all about the water, but she really wasn't. There was some serious encouragement going on. I thought we were going to have trouble keeping her in the boat. That was not the case. We couldn't get her in the boat, and then we couldn't get her out of the boat. It was a whole situation. All right, let me say hi to some friends, and then we'll get going on the show. So Odie's on. Hi, Odie. She says, hello, friends. Marcia's on. Debbie Allen Sinclair is on from Kentucky. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Debbie Allen Sinclair says from hot Kentucky. Okay. Did I put the right inflection in that, Debbie? Hi, Melon, Joe. Joe, don't get mad at me about the fishing rod. It was a complete accident, and I literally cried. It was bad. Molly is on. Oh, I'm here, Miss Molly from Spokane. Bonnie Pelton's on from Illinois. Pauline's on from Dallas. She said 100 degrees today. That sounds awful, especially considering it is probably really humid. Hello, Madeline Rodriguez. I haven't seen you on in a while. Thanks for saying hi. Mary Carnes is on. Nancy's on from Lake Stevens. Jeanette's on from Sammamish. Angel's on from Houston. Julie is on from 10IC. Let's see. Deanna's on from Napavine. Hi, Bernice. Oh, you're in Utah now. Nice. I'm glad you're here too, Miss Mary said. She said it's been a while. Rhonda McDaniel's on. George is on from Maryland. Kathy's on from SoCal. Karen is on from Ohio. Oh, you were on vacay last week? I was inconsistent last week. We're fixing that this week. Holly is on from Dallas. Hello. Let's see here. Angel said 100 degrees in Houston. Oh, and Contreat is on from Omaha. Hi, my dear. How are you? All right, let's see. We got a bunch of viewers over on YouTube real quick. We're going to get to the good stuff in just a minute. Gail's on from Pasco. Debbie Z's on from Arizona. Pam's on from Maine. Polly's on from the UK. Hi, Polly. Cindy Matthews is on from Michigan. Jen's on. Let's see. Denise is on. Pam Wardell is on. Hi, Miss Pam, local friend Pam. All right, let me get going. Oh, Fran's on. Hello, everyone. Decided to come visit you all over. Oh, let's raise some hell. Nice, Fran. Nice. Oh, no, Angel, our honorary elementary educator, said that school starts on Thursday. That stinks. Sorry, your summer's coming to an end. All right, friends. So, let's talk about the restock today. We have a new product on the website tonight. It is kind of spectacular, and I'm not really sure why I'm just now getting them. So, what this is, we carry magic pins on the website. These are our magic pins, and they are forked, which means they are two-pronged. The reason why you would want two-pronged forked sewing pins is if you are going to an intersection where you want like a nice nestle of seam, you can fork the seam so that you're pressing your seam allowance stays to one direction and the other one goes the other way. So they nestle nicely. So there you go. These are now available on the website. I think I have them for $14 up there. So go ahead and check those out. I didn't buy that many of them. So if you're interested in these, I have a feeling they're gonna go pretty quick. So there's that. We are also had a restock in my favorite quilting rulers. Oh, Holly wants to know what my shirt says. Okay, it says, "That's a horrible idea. What time?" What can I say? It's my favorite. Oh my goodness, they're going nuts over on YouTube. Franny, what did you start? Okay, so this is my favorite ruler. It's called Quilter Select. And the reason why it's not just a standard ruler. First of all, if you notice, the lines are different. Can you go that way? Sorry. The lines are different. There is 1 inch indicators here, but notice that there's a weird 1/2 of an inch mark on the inside. There's a very specific reason for that. This ruler has a non-skid on one side too, so it doesn't slide around. This ruler is specifically for quilting with. It is not for cutting with. And the reason why is see how thick it is. It's not a ruler for cutting. Madeline says, there's always time for a horrible idea. Amen. You could use it to cut Missy, but really it's the perfect size for the machine quilting. So on the Featherweight, as you guys know, I'm a big proponent of showing people how to use the Featherweight for doing other types of sewing other than piecing. Everybody knows that they're a fantastic piecing machine, but they also are a really robust quilting machine. So with this quilting foot, which we are currently out of stock on, it's coming back in, and this ruler, you can make long straight lines in free motion mode. So you might be asking yourself, Darlene, why do I want to make long straight lines in free motion mode when I could just put my walking foot on and make long straight lines? Well, the reason why is if every time you change direction with your walking foot and your feed dog's engaged, you have to roll the entire bulk of the quilt through the neck of the machine. On a Featherweight, you only have 4.5 inches in the neck, and your quilt could be bigger sized. When you are in free motion mode, you can you can do a bigger quilt because you can move the quilt sideways, back and forth, side to side or back to back, or even in a diagonal swirly pattern, and you don't have to roll the bulk of the quilt through the neck of the machine. So that's why it's nice to be able to do other types of, other than free-form quilting, it's nice to be able to do some straight stitching with these two items. Let's see here. Franny says she's been teaching herself to quilt on my domestic machine and loving it. Yeah, because you can do it with your foot controller. Exactly. You can always quilt anything that you can draw. That is actually very true also. Hi, Bryce. Happy to see your face today, too. The shop is not shaping up. I actually don't want to talk about it. I thought we would have tape and mud by last week, and notice there's no tape and mud on our sheetrock. Eek! Let's see here. Oh, Fran Lordy's on from from Indiana. Hi, Fran. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I was going to show you the setup. I'm going to switch camera angles to my low camera angle. I'm using Morticia today. Morticia is my 1941 factory black side. She is very shiny and she has all of her complete parts. So I thought I would show you guys kind of the setup for this. Let's see here. Let's see here. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to put our stitch regulator in the middle. So it's not reverse, it's not forward. I call this dead horizon. And then we're going to take our blue painter's tape here and we are going to cover our feed dogs. I try to use my blue painter's tape sparingly, not because I think that blue painter's tape is particularly expensive, but I really don't want to put it over my gold foil in case it pulls my decal off. So I just pull enough to cover my feed dogs. I try not even really to get it on the finish. So then this goes on, this goes here. Sometimes, depending on your machine, you might need to adjust this knob on top of your faceplate. If your presser foot, this is your presser foot tension adjustment, you can make big swooping adjustments with it. And it's not like it's a bobbin tension adjustment where you can just go like tiny adjustments at a time. You can make big adjustments with this. Sometimes you need to make it looser, so lefty, loosey, and bring it up if it's pinching the fabric in the neck of the machine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my quilting foot. I am currently out of stock in these. I did not realize that with the move, and there's more on the way. They'll probably be here in a few weeks. I have tried many different types of these feet, and this one, the one that we sell, is the one that works the best. I've noticed on the other ones that this part right here is too thick and it actually just pinches the fabric in here. It doesn't allow you to slowly move the fabric underneath it. So don't be fooled by just any willy-nilly old ruler foot. You want one that is tested and we stand behind it. All right, so this is on. And now the next thing I'm going to do, I drawn some lines on this little mini sandwich. It was a practice for something else. Now, what you need to know what's special about this foot is that it has the way that the depth of the outside of the foot is exactly 1/4 of an inch from here into the needle. So in this case where I was doing a straight of grain crosshatch, I have drawn the lines out, but technically speaking, using this ruler, so these marks are 3/4 of an inch away from the edge. So if you line these lines in the center up against a line before that, like here, you can see you will have exactly a 1-inch cross, 1-inch grid, because your needle will automatically land right on the line. So that's one of the reasons why this ruler is different than other Quilter Select rulers, is because it's set up to use with this particular foot. So what I'm going to do is let's thread up the machine here. Oop, let's try and get it through the tension plates, Darlene. Oh, here we go with not being able to see anything. I always like to put my finger behind the needle because I can see the eye a little better. I'm currently using my 50 weight Aurifil thread, which is 100% cotton. And I have a 7511 quilting needle from Schmetz that we also sell on our website on here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my thread here. Oops, let me do that a little differently, actually. Whenever you have a closed-toed darning foot, in order to get the upper thread through the foot, you have to do that and then pull everything through. I like to bring all of my threads up when I'm starting. You can see, obviously, I'm on the edge here, but typically speaking, I would be in the middle of a quilt and not being able to access the bottom threads. So, hi, Beth. I thought you said you were stitching at Dairy Queen waiting for a blizzard. I'm like, woo, you can sew at Dairy Queen? Okay. What are you guys talking about over? That's funny. All right, YouTube are just entertaining each other. Okay, so what you're going to do, oh, hey, let's use the ruler. So I'm going to put this on here, basically on this side. I'm going to line up my line to the seam, and then I'm going to, there we go. All right, so I'm going to roll this through using my ruler to keep my straight line. Now this is where this becomes important here. I'm going to not move my fabric and roll down the other side. I'm going to use my ruler and I'm going to slide. There we go. Notice I'm not rolling everything around. There we go. And this is the demo on how to use this ruler with the quilting foot. There you go. I've started making stitches on here. It really does work well. Sometimes, again, there's some tweaking involved. You need to adjust this so that it's not pinching too tight. Sometimes you need to make some adjustment to your tension. Anyway, it all comes together pretty nicely. Hey Lisa, how's it going, girl? I wish I could be stitching at the outdoor tables at deer. Me too. That sounds pretty good. Molly down in Spokane is making chicken in her air fryer. I love my air fryer. It was one of the best things for me that came out of COVID, just so you know. And I am anti kitchen appliance countertop things. I like my kitchen counter kind of clear, but I will always make room for the air fryer. All right, so that is my demonstration today. I hope y'all had a good weekend. This weekend, I think we are going camping back in Montana for more fishing. I'm catching a darn fish. That's all I can say. Hi, Don Williams. So actually, this is not my internet. I still am waiting for my internet to be installed that I am writing off. I am pirating with permission the next door neighbor's Wi-Fi. I'm hoping to have my own Wi-Fi up here this week. I'm going to start not being so nice about it if they keep ghosting me. Yes, Nancy, I am going to participate in the Sew Expo in March at Puyallup. I should be there in person, actually. Molly wants to know when there's too much grease. When there's too, I thought we were talking about. Oh, wait, maybe you are talking. Could that ruler be used with a long arm? Yes, I use this on my long arm all the time. Yes, the question, Molly. When there is too much grease in the bottom, it gets smoky. I'm going to rewind the... Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, Beth, don't tell us what kind of blizzard you're having. Some of us don't live in a part of the country that has Dairy Queen anymore. So rude. Yes, I will definitely be back in Western Washington for Sew Expo in March, for sure. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, I am going to be doing a virtual spa day on August 20th in a couple weeks. I'm going to be throwing it up on the website later for those of you who don't have a local featherweight, a featherweight nerd. I'm definitely a featherweight nerd. To take your machine to, I would love to be able to step you through on a Zoom platform how to be able to care for your machine. And that will be coming up on the website probably overnight so that I can get some signups for it. Oh my gosh, stop talking about Dairy Queen over on YouTube. There is no Dairy Queen up here. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. I guess I need one of those like milkshake machines so I can make my own. All right, friends. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll be joining you again on Wednesday for Work in Progress Wednesday. So please send pictures to info at featherweightdoctor.com. Hopefully I'll have some progress to be able to show you in the store. Molly says, I will have an in-person spa day, Miss Molly. I'll give you the dates. I have them right here. They're not on the website yet, but they're coming. In-person spa days will be September 24th, which is a Saturday, and October 21st, which is a Saturday. That's a good question. Debsy says that's great. Yes, Debsy, you did join me. Oh, so did Polly. You guys are so sweet. All right, friends. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. And yes. Do you still have Tula Parisville fat quarters are not here yet. They're coming, Karen. I should have them anytime. They've been shipped. So they'll be going up on the website here very soon also. Tula. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great week.